Okay. Oh, here we go. Now, what I said would be coming, unfortunately, looks like it is coming according not to like Chicken Little's, oh, the sky is falling, but actually according to experts. There's a couple points here, and this is also, too, incredibly important. You should invest at least in some nice solar panels. 100 watts is not enough, by the way. You can't see them, but I have some 320 watt solar panels here. Have some at my cabin. Everybody should have their own power supply. Now, charging up batteries, unless it's a huge power bank, is not going to run, high amperage consuming devices like air conditioners, which I know everybody loves air conditioners in the summertime, but the devices, 99% of the devices that we use, everybody should have power. There's a confirmed global food crisis that apparently is only 10 weeks away, roughly. This is according to Sarah Manker, CEO of GRO Intelligence. The world has, I'm quoting here now, only 10 weeks worth of wheat left to deal with the current crisis. It's been called seismic. During a special meeting of the UN, I have no love for the UN, by the way, so if you're going to jump on me for quoting the UN, don't do it. During a special meeting, the UN Security Councils, even if the war were to end tomorrow, our food security problem isn't going to go away. Also, too, this one, it's important to note that the lowest grain inventory levels the world has ever seen are now occurring while access to fertilizers is highly constrained. And drought in wheat-growing regions around the world is the most extreme it has been in over 20 years. Similar inventory concerns also apply to corn and other grains. Also, too, some genuine experts on the power grid of the United States have said that there are going to be brownout issues and power supply issues in the United States this summer. So we're going to see what happens here in 10 weeks. What would that 10 weeks make it? That would make it right around the end of July. So according to this, roughly 10 weeks, somewhere right at the last week of July, first week of August, the poo is going to hit the fan on a global food crisis. So let me know what you think about this. If you have any additional information, I read every comment. I love to consume information. This has been called seismic by genuine experts. I actually looked this person up, and she is highly intelligent, and is the CEO of GRO Intelligence. And apparently this is real. I had seen evidence of the grains. They didn't say which country they were being sold to. The grains of Ukraine were being robbed out of the country and being sent to another country. They wouldn't actually say which country bought that. But I know something like most of Europe's sunflower oil and sunflower seeds are from Ukraine. And this is not just about Ukraine, this global food crisis issue. The fertilizer is so radically expensive. I've watched a lot of farmers, genuine, serious big ag farmers actually talk about the compounded crisis. I've heard of this too in Australia. Fertilizer is radically expensive to grow the crops. Same as always, is astronomically more expensive. The people that they supply to, the grocery chain, say, we're not going to pay that. It's like, well, that's the cost is the cost. We're not going to do it. We're not going to pay that. They'll get projections based upon fertilizer costs. Also, too, incredibly high diesel costs, because those crops do not plant themselves, nor do they extract themselves, and fuel is also, too, required to extract and process that food. So saying they're not going to buy it at that price, this means they're not going to plant it, and so you end up with this circle complete, fait accompli. Fait accompli is, it's just an absolute tragedy. We have these costs to process it, plant it, and extract it. Enormous astronomical cost of the fertilizer. So the crop is going to cost this much. We've done the calculations. The suppliers are not going to do it. It's too high. We could never sell it at that price. Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to plant it. Cycle complete. People just think in terms of fertilizer costs. It takes diesel fuel to plant it, to extract it, to process it. Oh, I forgot about transportation. To transport it from here to here. That combined with the incredible cost of the fertilizer to begin with, these chains won't pay that because they know the customer won't pay that. It's like, well, we're not going to plant crops at an astronomically high price and process it if you're not going to buy it, so they don't grow it. People don't see the dominoes that are about to fall. And the people that do know this stuff, as just mentioned, I mean, I could see it. I don't have to be the expert working for GRO Intelligence, expert in global supply chain on food crops. I mean, I have the mind to see the dominoes, the number of dominoes and where they're at. There's probably some hidden dominoes that I'm not aware of. So let me know what you think about this. So apparently there's 10 weeks before it hits the fan. Roughly 10 weeks. I said this for the past month plus, that if you think food is expensive now, you haven't not seen anything yet. I don't know what you know about where corn and wheat goes, so far as what it's used in. It's used in wheat's used in a whole lot more than tonsil varnish, you know? I think people think, well, wheat, they turn it into, ferment it. Maybe beer will be more expensive. I don't drink alcohol, by the way. Tell me what you think. That's bad news, actually. I'm aware of this stuff, but I'm constantly cognizant and thinking about it. But 99% of the world just going about their daily day. Bebop, doobie doobie doop. Going to work, coming home, kissing their wife, petting the dog. They're just completely oblivious. Nobody just sees what's over the horizon because nobody... Well, most people don't have a mind. Many people are fools, and they just can't put two and two together. They're just like people are walking down the train tracks with their Sony headphones in their earbuds. It's like, yeah, you're walking on the train tracks there, buddy. It's like just oblivious. People really do not have situational awareness. That's very unfortunate. Okay. Thanks.